to work on our legs flexibility, trying to maybe play with a bit of split or dancer pose. So whenever you're ready, just jump straight ahead on your mat. Okay, so today we're going to start with opening the legs, having both of your legs flexed. You don't have to be wide open a lot, just whatever feels good here. Maybe bring the flush of your glutes a bit further towards the back, flexing both of your legs here, and let's start ahead. Let's inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, palm of the hands together, and slowly release your hands in front of your face, of your chest. And twice more. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale down. Maybe you can close down the eyes for the last one when you're ready. Let's inhale, following the movement of your breath. Inhale up. And exhale down. This time we're going to keep your hands in front of your chest. Just trying to note how you're feeling today. And just maybe already thanking yourself for showing up to your mat, showing up for this practice, granting yourself a bit of time just for yourself. And remembering then taking care of yourself is not selfish. Taking care of yourself is the only way that then you can take care of your of the others. So you have first to be good with yourselves to be able to help others. So just don't feel selfish that you're dedicated time for yourself. This is what you have to do, just listening to yourselves. Well done. And then bring the hands on the floor inside your right leg, and let's inhale, bring the left arm all the way up. And exhale, walking the fingertips of the right hand towards your right foot and start to bend toward the right side. Here we open up, so we really want to bring the chest toward the sky, maybe gazing towards your left hand, maybe letting the weight of your head coming all the way down. Maybe you start to slowly have your forearms on the floor. Just few breaths in here, creating space in your lower ribs on the left side and your left hip. And then let's come back to center. And release, exhale here, the left hand inside of your left leg. Inhale to bring the right arm all the way up. And exhale, start to bow towards the left side. And again, few breaths in here, taking the time to let the weight of your head helping you to go all the way down. Maybe left forearms comes on the floor, maybe closing down your eyes. Keep flexing both of your feet. Let's take a few more breaths in here. Well done, taking the time to really enjoy the weight of your head, of your chest, creating space between the left side of your rib, the right side of your rib cage and your right hip. Well done, and let's come back to center. Well done. Straight away, we're going to bring bend the right knee, bring the right heel close to your right hip and start to lift all the way up. All the way up, whatever you can do. Maybe hands comes on the floor. This is Skandasana, so maybe you have the strength to do this movement without the help of your hands and lifting up here. Hands comes towards your chest, maybe right elbow on the inside of your right knee, maybe right heel is on the floor, maybe not. So Skandasana has a lot of variation here. You can stay quite low, hands on the floor. Maybe you have a bit of more an issue, so you really take time to come up. Maybe hand stays on the floor if you don't have the balance. Just taking the time here to listen whatever feels good. Some people prefer to have the toes of the left foot on the floor to help with stability. So here I invite you to do whatever movements is aligned with whatever you need today. And again, few breaths here, trying to open up the right hip. Let's maybe roll our head from one side to the other, just to add on an extra stretch of our neck. And then lower down your glutes. And let's bring the right knee towards the floor here. And again, open. Again, this is quite a strong mobility movement. Exhale, right knee in, inhale up, maybe a third time, so take your time. If you need to bring your hands on the floor, I invite you to do so. Well done. And then again, extending the right leg, flexing the right foot. This time, same on the other side, bringing the left foot on the floor, align with your left knee, maybe without the help of your hands on the floor, lifting to Skandasana on the other side. Same, left elbows come on the inside of your left knee, right foot stay flexed, extending your back here. Few breaths here, maybe again doing some movement with your head, just to add on an extra stretch, just feeling the massive stretch of the inside of the right leg wherever you are. Again, all the variations are more than welcome. And maybe you have quite a big difference between your left side and your right side. So just noting whatever feels good here. Just trying to extend with each of your breaths here. And exhale down. Well done. And when you're ready, you're going to release the glutes on the floor. And same here. Let's, on each of the exhales, try to see if you can bring the left knee towards the floor. And inhale again, open. It's quite an advanced mobility posture. So take your time here to note whatever feels good. Again, hands can come on the floor just to help with stability. And finally, let's inhale, open. Final movement with the opening of our legs. So we are going to again extend both of the legs here. Let's bring the hands on the floor. Long spine here. We're going to inhale and exhale. Take the time to walk the hands or the fingertips of the hands towards the front. Keep engaging both of your feet, so flexing the feet here and then releasing little by little. Maybe at some stage you will come to your forearms. Maybe you will start to lower down little by little, letting gravity and your body weight do the work. Maybe releasing the top of the head towards the front. And keep breathing in and out through the nose. This really helps bringing a lot of oxygen to the muscles, to the tendons, to the fascia, to help and bring more flexibility in yourself. So really not forgetting to breathe here. Well done, final breathing here. And when you're ready, let's come back up. Well done, taking the time here. Grab below both of your knees, bring the feet back toward the front. And then we're going to bring the glutes toward the heels, feet are hip width distant, and slowly releasing our backs on the floor. Taking the time here in control, chin tucked in so you have to really the back of your head on the floor. And we're going to do a couple of bridge poses to start engaging the core muscles. So bring the knees closer to your glutes. Palm of the hands flat on the floor, extending the arms on both sides. Let's inhale here. Exhale, start to lift your glutes off the floor, pushing the knees toward the front. Inhale in here. And exhale, slowly releasing your back vertebra by vertebra in control. Well done, let's inhale here. And exhale to lift up in control, go as high as you can, maybe slightly higher up. Let's inhale up. And exhale, lower down. Well done, final one, big breath in. And exhale, lifting up. Let's inhale here. And exhale down, well done. When you're ready, bring the knees towards your chest. Forearms on both of your knees, giving yourself a big hug, maybe rolling from side to side. Maybe bring your forehead towards your knees. And then come back to a stable position. We're going to grab behind the back of both our legs and roll back to force. In control. Just feeling the good massage around the spine area. Maybe a final one here. And maybe you're going to be able to come straight ahead on your feet here and lift, well done, all the way up, hands on the floor. Maybe coming first to a forward position, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. And when you feel ready, pressing on the floor with both of your feet and lifting up, rolling all the way up And taking the time here to roll the shoulders, the head. Whatever movement feels good here. And then slowly coming maybe towards the middle of your mat. Feet are still hip width. We're going to slowly engage a bit the glutes, lower belly in. Having our drishti, our gaze focusing in something not moving in front of us, going to play with the balance. So the gaze really helps here. Maybe first bring both hands on your hips, maybe coming on the toes of the right foot here. Lower down the shoulders, engaging the lower belly. Let's inhale, press on the floor with the left foot, lifting up. And exhale, right heel comes towards your glutes, maybe grabbing the right ankle here, bring the right knee towards the floor. Maybe trying to squeeze the knees together, keeping your core muscles, mula bandha quite engaged, flexing the right foot. If that's already a challenge, you're more than welcome to stay here. If you want to go a bit ahead or to a more engaging posture, if that feels easy, you're going to push the right foot in, your right hand toward the back. Trying to keep the chest at the exact posture, so here we're not falling forward, we're just pressing toward the back, engaging the right glutes. You're more than welcome to stay here. Maybe you start to open up the left hand towards the front, and then slowly starting to balance towards the floor. Keeping your gaze quite focused in something not moving in front of you, maybe pointing the toes of your right foot toward the sky. And again, staying as much as it feels good here. Pointing the toes further down, maybe slightly bending the right knee to help with the balance. And then slowly coming back up in control. Well done. And then slowly releasing. Then let's check the legs. And then we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So feet are hip width. Hands on your hips, drishti. Focusing quite ahead, weight on the right foot and coming on the toes of the left one. Inhaling to really feel quite long, as if you have something coming out of your head, like that, helping you to go closer to the ceiling. And then next exhale, left heel towards your glutes, grabbing your left ankle, bringing the left knee towards the floor, flexing the left foot. Taking a few breaths in here, starting to visual yourself in dancer pose on the other side. And only when you feel ready, we're going to push the left foot toward the back, trying to create this arch with your left leg. You're more than welcome to stay here, maybe opening the right hand toward the front and slowly starting to fall over. Keeping your gaze quite focused in something that's moving in front of you, pointing maybe the toes of your left foot. Enjoying all the wobble of your right leg. And then when you're ready, lifting up, releasing both of the feet. And let's slowly shake legs. Well done. Okay, we're going to come to a pigeon pose to start and release the engagement of our upper thighs. So let's come toward the front of your mat. Let's inhale, arms up, gaze up, and exhale, falling over your legs. Let's inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Maybe you jump to your plank, straight to your shavasana, to your lower down to upward facing dog, taking the time here. Inhale, chest up, and exhale, we're going to meet in our downward facing dog. Just taking really the time here, spreading the fingers, pushing toward the back. Few breaths in here. And then inhale, right leg come all the way up. And exhale, rolling to high plank, bringing the right knee behind the right hand, right foot behind the left hand. Then shuffling your left leg toward the back and taking the toes here, coming on the fingertips of both of your hands. And when you're ready, inhale to lift up. And exhale, trying to settle in. Just enjoying the stretch of the right hip. Really noticing if that's enough. Maybe you don't want to fall over the leg. Maybe that's something that feels appealing and you're going to slowly As we did before, walk the hands toward the front, maybe coming on your forearms. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you're coming to sleepy pigeon, bringing the forehead on top of your hands and releasing here for few breaths. This is a really, really engaging stretch for the right hip. So whenever that feels enough, just maybe lifting yourself back up. If that feels good, enjoy the movement, staying here for a few more breaths. Here nothing is engaged. You just let your weight and gravity do the work. Well done. Let's take a final breath in. And slowly on your next exhale, lifting back up. We're going to roll on our right glute. Bring the left leg forward, bending the left knee. If you can, we're going to interlace the fingers and place them below the sole of the left foot. If you can't do this, maybe you can use a strap, or maybe try to just grab the left toes, the toes of your left foot more. But maybe you're able to interlace your fingers here, then lift the chest up and start to extend the left leg. Few breaths in here. Each inhale, we're trying to push a bit more our chest toward the left leg, gazing toward our beautiful left toe. Just for a few breaths in here. Engaging the belly, extending your spine, gazing straight ahead. Few more breaths here. Amazing. And taking a last one, inhale. Exhale, let's bend the left knee and place the left foot on the outside of our right leg. Coming to a twist here, so we're going to place the left hand behind our lower back. Inhale, lifting the right arm up, extending. Exhale, twisting toward the left and hooking the right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Let's again inhale up. And exhale, slowly gazing toward the left. Big twist here around the spine area, so enjoy the movement. Each inhale trying to extend a bit more. And exhale, twisting a bit deeper. And the final one, inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. Maybe a quick counter pose, so doming the upper back here, forehead towards the floor. And then let's straight ahead come to our high plank. Let's inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Doing whatever movement feels good again. Maybe staying in stillness here. And when you're ready, inhale, left leg comes toward the back. And exhale, rolling to high plank. Left knee comes behind the left hand. Left foot behind the right hand. And again, taking the time to shuffle this time, the right leg toward the back. Let's inhale, coming on the fingertips of both of your hands here. And noticing if you feel good here and if there is any difference compared to the other side. You don't have to do exactly the same deepening of the posture. So really enjoying and taking time to note whatever feels good on this side. Let's inhale here. And exhale, maybe playing a bit, coming on your forearms, maybe straight to sleeping pigeon, whatever feels good on this side. As always, letting the weight of yourself and gravity do the work. You don't force anything. You just go to whatever levels feels good and deep. Maybe you close down your eyes. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling your left hip getting more open with each of your breaths in and out. Well done, a few more breaths here. And then whenever you're ready, let's lift yourself back up. Then roll this time on your left hip. Right leg comes toward the front, bending the right knee and grabbing the sole of your right foot here. Let's inhale first to kind of extend your spine, and when you're ready, push your right heel toward the front. Maybe you stay here with your right knee bent, maybe you fully extend it. Just noticing whatever feels good on this side. The aim is to stretch the back of the right leg. So each inhale here, getting yourself longer, and exhale, maybe bring a bit closer to your chest. Just enjoying a few more breaths in here. And the final one here, inhale. Exhale, bend the right foot and twist the right foot outside of the left leg. Right hand comes behind the lower back. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, twist toward the right and hook the left elbow on the outside of your right knee this time. Let's inhale up. And exhale to twist, so empty the belly and gaze toward the right side. Whatever amount feels good here, really taking the time to enjoy the movement. Inhale and exhale, twist. Well done. Final one, inhale. And exhale here. And when you're ready, let's come back to center. Small counter pose, both hands on the floor, doming slightly the upper back. And then let's bring both legs on the floor, both feet on the floor. And again, we're going to roll ourselves down. As we start to bring the knees straight, the head towards yourself, forehead towards your knees. And start to roll from side to side, maybe closing down your eyes. And then let's come to a Shavasana posture, extending the arms, the legs, doing whatever additional movement feels good, if any. Otherwise, staying here in stillness, feeling the weight of yourself melting on the floor. Chin slightly tucked in, closing down your eyelids. Few more breaths in here, in and out through your nose. And I invite you to stay here as long as it feels good. Or if you're a bit in a rush and you want to keep this practice quite short, then slowly start to roll your feet, your hands. And then maybe bring the feet flat on the floor. Let's bring them at least mat width distance apart. Maybe letting the weight of the knees comes to one side then the other. Maybe you glide the hands or the arms to above your head, doing a big cycle with your arms, grabbing opposite wrists, massaging the glutes here. And then when you're ready, we're going to grab behind the knees and doing the same movement as we did before, rolling all around your spine here to come to a comfortable seated position toward the front, closing or keeping your eyes closed, cross-legged, hands on your knees. Well done. And let's inhale, extend the arms on both sides all the way up. When your hands touch, start your exhale and bring the hands in prayer position in front of your chest. And let's take a final breath all together. In here, inhale.